Okay, all glory and praises go to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders of GMS and salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing this truth. And, as you can see, hey, it's kicking off. First of all, let me say this. We do mandatory response videos, and I count. It was through the spirit, the brother the Mashapot, he did which is the leader of our camp. All right, he did a mandatory video called "The Third Will Come Quickly." So it was just through the spirit and with the things that just happened today. All right, that just went down. Hey, the third woe is coming quickly, man. It's going down. Hold on, 1 second, man. This damn thing. Goddamn YouTube shit. Hold on. YouTube. You can see, brothers is on it. I found out about it at work. You know what I'm saying? I've recorded a little bit of some of it, and I uploaded it. Probably it was like a minute video. Just to put it out there. But let me grab this scripture real quick. And as you can see, hey man, the Lord is speeding up these things, man. So hey, brothers, brace yourself, because now that this is happening, hey, the next thing is the chip, because World War III is a key prophecy, key prophecy, man. All right. It says, oh man. Let's start from Revelations 11 and 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, let's click on that word woe at last. Woe, exclamation of grief. All right, but we know that woe is talking about what? The World War III. All right, the war to end all wars. Matter of fact, let me Google that real quick. All right, war. Hold on. Oh, this damn thing. War. Slovakia. Let me move that out there. War to end all. See, it popped right up. And that goes into something else. This goes into World War I. Okay. Which that saying comes from World War I, which I didn't know that. I thought it was just a saying, that people came up with. But now I know it comes from World War I. But that's not the war that's gonna end. That's gonna end all wars. It's gonna be this war right here, man. All right, World War III. All right, because it tell you after this war, it says what the nation shall not learn war no more. All right, let's get that real quick. It's Isaiah. Yeah, Slovakia, if I'm all over the place, then I'm going to get into the other scriptures, that popped into my head that I want to get into. All right. All right, it says, shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. All right, which that's gonna happen. All right, mainly in what, World War III. All right, where he's gonna judge all the nations. All right, but also their place is gonna take their judgment is also gonna take place in the kingdom of heaven. All right, when they go into slavery. All right. It says, he shall judge among all nations and shall rebuke many people. They shall beat their swords into plowshares, all right, and their pruning hooks, and their spears into pruning hooks. So look, like I was saying, that's gonna be what? The war to end all wars, all right? Because these other nations, all right, they're gonna put down all the guns, the missiles, and all that, and what they're gonna pick up? They're gonna pick up what? Gardening tools, you know? Because look, a plowshare is what? Some of you do what? All right? Which a better term for it is what? A hoe, digging, or other digging implement, all right? All right? They gonna go back to learning how to cultivate the land, all right? Look at the other one. Beat their swords up, and you're right. Pruning hooks, a pruning knife. All right, pruning hook. All right, and you use all those who think so what to basically word I'm looking for. They ain't slipped my mind, but you know, to cultivate the land. You know, it says a nation shall not lift up the sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. See? So that's going to be the war to end all wars. Not World War I, all right? It's going to be this war right here, okay? And it's going to be what? Be fought with what? Let's get that. Fueling of fire, as it is written. Hold on. Salakia. Here we go right here. Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the war is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. All right? And that fuel of fire is gonna end everything, you know? Because once America is destroyed, it's gonna usher in our kingdom, you know. And hey, and that's gonna be the end, you know. Then Israel is gonna be on top, you know. And Salaki, I'm really just doing this, you know, through the spirit, you know. But let me hit these other scriptures real quick. This is Ezekiel. Because this is playing out, all right? And this is gonna play out right now. We're living in this prophecy. Ezekiel 38:1, it says, the word of the Lord came into me, saying, Son of man, set thou face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach, Tubal, and prophesy against it. And say, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. And I will turn thee and put hooks into thy jaws. All right. So the Lord is going to make Russia be against America. All right. Because you have something called the Cold War. All right. Now what? Russia is back, man. Full throttle, man. All right. With all these different missiles. It says, I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen. See, like I was saying, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. Hey, and Russia got all kind of missiles, man. You know, all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling the swords. Persia, all right, which another word for Persia, all right, is what? Iran, all right. That's Persia. You going to, I don't know if they, Carmania, or it's another word, R, no, it's like Armenia, which is basically the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When you look it up, which I'm gonna kind of like go into it a little bit. You know, the Carmania. Matter of fact, I can look that up real quick. Let me copy that. Close this real quick, and I'm gonna get back to it. It says Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomar and all his bands in the house of Togomar in the north quarters, and all of his bands and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself and all thy company that are assembled unto thee. Be thou a guard unto them. All right, and that's what Russia is doing. All right, he's what being a guard. All right, unto these nations, man. What nations? Persia, Ethiopia, and all these other little nations that's in the Middle East. You know, because these are just not the only nations Russia is you know, bagging up, you know. Now let me click on that. What was that? Right. Go to Google. Go back to Google real quick. This bull crap. All right, Carmania. Right, see, like I was saying. See? Persian. See? Middle Persian. Let me see. The historic region approximately corresponds with the modern province of Karman and the province of Achaman, Seleucid, and Aracid and Sassanian Empire. The region border Persia in west. Okay, Carmania was considered part of Arania. Let's look that up. Where is it at? See, let's go down here to the bottom right here. All right, I'll just read it. Geographical term used by some Greek and Roman authors of the ancient period for the distinctive of wide extent between Central Asia and the Indus River, promising and eastern promises of the Achaemenid Empire that covered the whole modern Afghanistan as well as the easternmost part of Iran. See? Now we can understand that what Carmania, or another word they call it, which I'm gonna go ahead and get to that, you know, once I get back to the scriptures. Okay. Okay. Let me put this in many. Bear with me 1 second. Here we go, right here. All right. This says, set ye up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, call against her the kingdoms of Iraq. All right. And what's Iraq? All right. When you read the book of Genesis, it tell you which ancient Iraq is Iraq is Turkey. All right. Which where the ark landed. All right. It says Iraq, and all these countries is located by each other. All right. That's why it's called the kingdoms of Iraq. All right. Now, many, that's the other word for Armenia. All right. Let's click on that. Let's go back to Google. See, this is information age. You can go Google stuff. No. Okay, Slovakia. See, all right, now let's get up. Armenia. Let's see where I'm gonna start from. All right, is a country of South Caucasus of the region of Eurasia, located in West Asia. Armenian highlands. It is bordered by Turkey to west, Georgia to the north. De facto independent Republic Artsakh or Arjaban to east, and Iran. See, it's all in that area. All right, which I think when you really go into that, you know what I'm saying, mini. Now, the fact, let me put that in. I'm going to put in mini. All right. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Testing the Hebrew Bible. Hold on. See, here we go, right here. There we go. The Manians, it says, possibility the biblical Mani were ancient people who loved the territory of present day of North Iran. See? So Mani, all right, or the Manians are called Mani in the Jewish Encyclopedia. Mani is identified with Armenia, see, which is ancient Iran, okay? See, but all these nations is going, you know what I'm saying, is set up to shoot missiles on America, man. You know, it says, set ye up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, call together her kingdoms of Iraq, Many, Ashkenaz, all right, which is Germany, appoint a captain against her, cause the horses to come up. That's rough Calipulus, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes. And the kings of the Medes is who? The Russians. All right. The captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble, and sorrow for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitant. All right. Because that's the future of America. All right. Third sword, all these nations, all right, what I just named, it says the mountains of Iraq. Then I just read Ezekiel the 38th. All these nations gonna team up. Then eventually the EU, they gonna turn to America and shoot missiles on this bitch. You know. Then I'm gonna get this last scripture and we'll close up. You know. Right. It says, Isaiah 34:1, come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath slaughtered them together. All right. They're slain also. You know what? Salakia. Let me get back to that. Because when you go into, Salakia. I said that was going to be the last scripture. But something just popped in my head. Okay. Here we go right here. Hold on. Let me go. Second Ezra, that's the 15th chapter. Salakia. Akim. Let's see. See? Right here when I was talking about what? The Carmadians? All right? Talking about who? Ishmael, those or Elam. All right. Let me see. Can I get that word off there? Crap. Carmenians. Hold on. It says, behold a terrible vision, appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with chariots, and a multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, and that they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians raging in wrath. And that's what you're seeing going on with Syria and all that. All right. All the Carmanians raging in wrath. Eventually this is going to take place, you know what I'm saying, full throttle. All the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as wild boars of the wood. Great power shall come. Salaki, that thing is in the way. And battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians, which is what? America. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nation, if they, which is what? What did it say? Ishmael is what? A wild man. All right. His hand shall be upon them, and their hand shall what? Be upon everybody. I kind of mangled it a little bit. It says, shall. And their dragons shall have the upper hand, remembering their nation, if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. It says, then these shall be troubled and keep silence to the power and shall flee. All right. From the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them, consume some of them, and their hosts, and shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings. All right. Let me now what I really want to go into, because this is talking about, World War III, I want to go into this word Carmanians. Now I don't know if it's going to let me paste it, copy and paste it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Shalakia car. Right, which this is the word I just looked. It's the same thing, which is basically what? Iran, okay? But a lot of them lands, some of those lands have basically been like renamed and like split up. So over the time, they kind of like split up some of those lands and like put a different name on there. Put over the time, But back to Isaiah. God damn it. Hold on. All right, let me finish that for Isaiah 34:2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out. Their stink shall come up. And out of their carcasses and mountains shall be muddied with blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf, and falleth off from the vine as falling from a fig tree. My sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, shall come down upon Idumea, upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord shall be filled with blood, and is made fat with the fatness, and the blood of the lambs and the goats, and with the fat of the kidneys and the rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. So with that, I'm going to say our praises and glory go to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS, and salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing this truth. Shalom.